Hey there, it's me again with another one of my blogs. I haven't got my camo shirt on. I haven't got me tin hat on today because I can't bother to put it on. I've run a bit late, to be honest. I come over from work really tired, just, feeling drowsy and all that, and then I've started playing Fallout and I've gone on to 12:30, and yeah, and I think I must just go out and do this blog without all the rigmarole of dressing up. Not that it's really a great match effort, but it's just like, yeah, I can't be bothered. Yeah, Operation Monetization. I can't remember what it's called. Operation Monetization. So I haven't got any more followers. I posted a couple. I wanted to post up on a group, and they said, "Oh no, we don't like people posting these kind of posts." So I wasn't allowed to post that one up. So yeah, whatever. It's yeah. I knew it wasn't going to be a success anyway, so I'm not that bothered really. It's like anything really. Nothing I do is a success, so I don't really worry about it too much. I might have another couple of days of trying later on down the line. We'll see, but yeah, I just keep on doing videos, and eventually, we'll see. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna do the usual things I do on this blog. I'm gonna do history on this day and a poem, and I'm going to bed. Okay. Right then, so let's hit you up with history on this day. So the 21st of January. In the year 41, Emperor Caligula, known for his extraordinary excesses, is assassinated by his own bodyguard. Well, that'd teach him a lesson, wouldn't it? And also on this day, in 1965, British statesman and national hero Winston Churchill dies, aged 90, and is honoured with a state funeral. And on this day, in 1972, World War II Japanese soldier Shoichi Yokoi is found at his post on Guam and told the war is over. So yeah, 30 odd years after the war was finished. No, was it 30? No, it was 20 something. 27 years after the war finished. Yeah, 27 years after the war finished, he was discovered still at his post in Guam. Blimey! You think the Japanese would have had a better, would have made a bit of a better effort to try and. Surely must have known where he was posted, and sort of, I don't know, who knows, but let's just say he fought the war for quite a lot longer than anybody else did. I know there's a lot of stories about people sort of like, Japanese soldiers still found fighting in places. I'm never too sure how many of them are apocryphal, just made up, or wives' tales, but I'm assuming that's an actual bona fide tale. Right, let's do a random poem. This poem is called, I up randomly, it's called Zoom by Simon Armitage. I'm not sure if I've done this poem before. It's quite long. Simon Armitage was born in 1963. He's taken from his book Copyright 1987. It begins as a house, an end terrace in this case, but it will not stop there. Soon it is an avenue, which cambers arrogantly past the Mechanics Institute, turns left at the main road without even looking, and quickly is a town with all four major clearing banks, a daily paper and a football team pushing for promotion. On it goes, oblivious of the planning acts, the green belts, and before we know it, it is out of our hands. City, nation, hemisphere, universe, hammering out in all directions until suddenly, mercifully, it is drawn aside through the eye of a black hole and bulleted into a neighbouring galaxy, emerging smaller and smoother than a billiard ball, but weighing more than Saturn. People stop me in the street, badger me in the checkout queue, and ask, "What is this that is so small and so very smooth, but whose mass is greater than the ringed planet?" "It's just words," I assure them, but they will not have it. That was an interesting poem. I messed up slightly at one point. I quite like that poem. It was a bit crazy and a bit strange, and made you think it meant more than maybe what it did. But yeah, it was an interesting turn of phrase going on there as well, I'd say. But anyway, yeah, that was Zoom by Simon Armitage. Right, I am zooming off to bed now. Cheers for watching. Come back tomorrow, subscribe, watch my video 60 billion times so I can get monetized again. Yeah, I actually got over the $13 mark. Yay! But I'm not going to get it because they're changing the rules on February 20th. Boo! This is what Operation Monetization is all about. I'm trying to get my channel up to scratch for to be allowed to be monetized by YouTube, so I can get my $13 that I've spent over nearly a year now earning trying to earn. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, I'm off. Bye.